Good afternoon, all. I'm here to take a topic on the subject information security, that is about the malicious software. So, what is a malicious software? Malicious software is a program or a file which will actually spread a virus, or we can say it is a file that intentionally harm the computer system or the server or the network. Okay, there are different types of malwares that includes virus, worms, Trojan horse, spyware, and ransomware. Okay, so what does this malware do to our computer system? It either encrypts the data or steals sensitive data, or it can alter or hijack core computing functions and also monitor different end user activities. Okay, there are different types of malware. Effect of some can be mild, and some of them affects the computer in a disastrous way. How do malware infection happens? It can happen both through physical means and through virtual means. Okay, some ways through which malware can enter into the computer system is through USB drive, then downloading programs from insecure website. Okay, then also through collaboration tools used in computer systems. So these are some ways through which malwares can enter into the computer system. So what is virus? Virus is a program or a file which will enter into the computer system, and it will disrupt the functions. It will result in what we call as operational issues, and then leads to data leakage or loss. One key function or key thing about virus is that it spreads to different computer systems. Okay. How it spreads, it actually attached to an executable host file, and when this file is opened, the viral codes start spreading in different computer systems. Okay, what are the signs by which we can detect that there is virus in this computer? First one is speed of the system. So naturally, if a system is infected with virus, what we call as a malicious software which is called as virus, first thing is that it will affect the speed of the computer system. Okay, or you can see that when you try to surf internet, the speed is very slow, or when you try to download some applications, the speed is very slow. Okay, what about pop-up windows? Yes, pop-up windows, unwanted pop-up windows, that is seen on the computer screen or on a web browser, is an indicator that there is virus infected in this computer system. Next is program self-executing. So if a computer system is infected with virus, we can see that programs they open by themselves. Okay, they close by themselves, and also we see that some of the from this start menu, if we try to open a application, it takes a lot of time. It actually fails to load. The application fails to load. Okay, either from as a desktop icon, or when we select it from the start menu. Okay, then accounts being logged out. So when a user is actively using a particular website, if he or she is logged out immediately or cannot use that service, see unexpectedly, that is also an indicator that the computer system is infected with virus. Okay, crashing of the device is that computer system closing by itself. Okay, there are variety of ways in which virus causes this system to act. Okay, one of them is like opening files by themselves, then displaying unusual error messages, also clicking keys at random. So these are some of the indicators that virus is infecting this, or virus has infected this computer system. No, what is the importance of antivirus? Antivirus is a product or a program which is mainly used to detect the virus and remove such malicious code. Okay, so as we all know, malicious software is a program or file which will try to infect the computer system first, then it will try to harm the computer system. It can be either stealing the sensitive data or encrypting the sensitive data, or you know just it affects the computer systems in all ways. Okay, now How do these malicious software or malware enters into the computer system? Okay, if we are visiting some .gov website, okay, downloading files from insecure website or through USB drive, malicious softwares can enter into your computer system. How do antivirus work? Okay, it will antivirus product first they will detect, then quarantine, then try to delete this malicious code, or they will try to prevent the computer system from the attack of malware. Okay, modern antivirus products have the ability to automatically update. Okay, now which antivirus should I use? So there are built-in antivirus products like McAfee, that Norton, Avast. So all these antivirus products, they have a trial period. So if a person, a Windows user, uh, try to use this trial version, when this period is over, then he have to pay a particular amount. Then only he can use this antivirus product, which is very important thing, and also need to update it regularly so that your data will be safe. Now, what are worms? Okay, as we all know, worms are another type of malware which enters into the computer, infects the computer, and remain active on the computer systems. Okay, so how do they actually enter into the computer system? By exploiting some part of the operating system which is actually invisible to the user. Okay, uncontrolled replication of worms is an indicator that worms has indicated to the user that worms has infected this particular system. Now, how do worms work? So, as we already told, it exploits some kind of vulnerabilities of a network protocol. It can enter in the computer system. So, as long as they remain in the computer system, they will be very active. Okay, another example is WannaCry ransomware. Okay, this worm, it exploited a vulnerability in the first version of WSMB. Okay, and then once infected the computer system, then it searched for the victims. So all those systems that respond to this WSMB1 request will be the victim of this particular worm. Trojan horse, this is another kind of malicious software. Just like any malware, it enters into the system, it will try to do harm to the system. So the difference is that like a virus or worms or these Trojan horse, they do not have the ability to replicate. Okay, now how can Trojan enter into your system? Okay, it is through downloading MP3 songs which are being downloaded from insecure website, or downloading some games from insecure website. Okay, or advertisements that pop up on our browser. Through these ways, Trojan horse can enter into our computer system. Thank you.